You see, this government is doing something wonderful, and I'm going to explain to you. You see, using digital means, especially using the Ghana card, and also with the expansion that is happening, what this means is that more people are being roped in. And our biggest problem is the informal sector when it comes to the NHI, collection of the premiums and others. But once we are digitalizing and a lot more people are paying taxes and everything, our budget will continue to increase. So I'm even looking at a point where most of the claims are by direct payments, a direct and indirect payment, but by obviously not the premium type, but where we are able to collect it by our taxes as we are doing. So, and the premium is about less than 3% on our budget. So I think in that effect, I think we should just concentrate on how the digitalization will rope in more money for the country in such a way that the NHIS will also get what they want. Then inclusion of other diseases. Was that the question? Okay. So if you look at it carefully, this year or since 2017, we have actually added some complex diseases on our NHIS benefit package. And we've been able to afford it without any problem. Childhood cancer, the 4 childhood cancers, sickle cell, recently in collaboration with Roche, Herceptin for breast cancer. So we are doing a lot. But again, Oliver will continue to ask for more. So people will continue to advocate that we add more. But we will take it stepwise and look at it and see if, obviously, we will be able to do the modeling and see which ones to add and which ones we have to obviously dialogue and add later. But at the moment, what we have is what we have modeled, and we believe that we will be able to fund this without any problem. I've answered everything, right? So thank you. I mean, NHIS do not cover alternative medicine. That's it's not part of our benefit package. In terms of the facilities, for now, when we did the assessment, we do have about 40 facilities. But what we're going to do is for our QA to work hand in hand with them. That is why those 40 facilities are here. So this is why we're dialoguing. So across the country, it will be open to these facilities. But more facilities can also be added when we have credentialed them. The fact is, NHI, we do have the way we do our things. Unless we assess you and we credentialed you, you cannot be part of us. So more facilities, I believe, will apply to be part of us, and we will assess those facilities accordingly. Pardon? No, we're adding it to our benefit package so they know how to claim. Now it's the e-claim system. So once they file it monthly and we pay. So they shouldn't. But let me say that, you see, even the pilot that we did, like I told you, we still have money with the facilities. We did global budgets. We gave them a global budget to spend. So we still have monies with the facilities. And the facilities are here. They will bear me out. So again, that's why I agree with the man from Daily Guide. The NHIS is now on its. It's very solid. It's very solid, and I think for our 20-year history, it is at its best. And it's all because government is giving us the money. Because at the end of the day, in 2016, we had a debt of about 1.2 billion. As we speak, we have paid all the debt to the extent that we are begging facilities to submit claims. Just when I came here, I looked on my portal. We only have about 100 million to pay. Normally, our payment is between 150 and 200. And I have told the facilities to bring the claim so that we have money, then we pay. So it is at its best. So the NHIS is back. And I think everyone here and Ghanaians should support us, because at the end of the day, it is your support that will make us succeed or not. So thank you.
I have noticed that Kolebu recently inaugurated the Center for Urology and Nephrology. And that nephrology aspect has to do with kidney care. And that is exactly where we do the dialysis. And then I think Chief in his address mentioned that 30 machines have been earmarked for that place. As we speak now, we have 7 of them installed, ready, and they're functioning. But that is not the only dialysis machine we have in Kolebu. We do have a cabin. I think if you ask the president of the Renal Association, we have the cabin which has about 10, 15 machines that are also operating. So yes, we do envisage that there is going to be maybe some influx, but I think we are prepared for it. Of course, in every policy there will be teething problems, but we don't think we're going to be overwhelmed looking at what we have in place. And the 23 machines that are at the ports, if they are cleared and then we add that to the pool, then we will talk about elongating the lifespan of the machine, because then you're not going to use the same machine 24/7. You will allow some of them to rest so that people will have options. I mean, it's not the same machine, and by so doing, you'll be able to perform proper maintenance and be able to increase the longevity of the machine. So yes, the simple answer to that is that yes, we do envisage that there will be teething problems, of course, for every policy. But in terms of capacity, in terms of the human resource and the rest, we certainly are ready for that. Thank you.
In Convolution, we were one of the facilities that piloted the free dialysis, and the piloting went well. And we have sat down with the renal unit. Once the announcement was made, we had to strategize because we knew that there was going to be an increase in the numbers, and we are ready to take on the increase. We cannot, you cannot predict, but I can only model. We know that the 19 to 59 year age brackets, they are actually more than the 18 and below and 60 and above. What we're also doing in Conformity is that we are acquiring more machines. Recently, we had a donation from the Ghana Airport Company. We are also getting new machines from our IJF, and we've also refurbished our dialysis center. We have another center in the family medicine unit, which can actually take 24 machines. And we are planning to equip this place. So we are ready. We are making sure that in terms of staff, we are also ensuring that the number of people that we need so that we can offer an efficient service are also on site. So we are doing rearrangements of the duty rosters to ensure that we can take in the numbers that are coming. And we are doing it in such a way that it will be sustainable. So I'll conclude by saying that after the pilot, we have gained experience and we are ready for the rollout. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ghana. Good afternoon, His Excellency, of course, the team up there, Doctor. Great work. Good afternoon, Ghana. Let me start by very quickly saying that I want to commend the good work that's happening here. And in case you may not be aware of what's happening, I'll give you a quick example. I have a big movie premiering on the 29th of November. And in order for you to attend anything like that, you need good health. Something we take for granted, you need good health. Ghana is moving forward in many ways, and we can't be left behind. There are several people who have suffered from kidney disease, people who have died for reasons that they didn't have to. And so when individuals, establishments, institutions take it into their hands to make sure that Ghana is okay. However we are going to do it, it is commendable. And to those who are already suffering from this disease, we want you to know that we are here for you. I'm encouraging you in a small way. I often said very quickly, everybody says sometimes I'm having a bad day, I'm having a bad day. There's no such thing as a bad day, because if there is, try missing one. We are all here, we're all alive. And while we are, we all have a responsibility. In my own small way, the Chist Attoh Foundation is responsible for taking care of people and reminding the fellow Ghanaians that we are one. And so, good doctor, I would like to say it right now without taking too much the time, that we're commending you, we're supporting you, and looking forward to the space and what we can also do to slowly change things and make things better in Ghana. Thank you. First, I think should also speak English. Mine is a recommendation to the organizers and those teams that put these ideas together to make it a reality. And then I have the assurance that they will do proper maintenance culture so that we don't wake up in any of the mornings or evenings to hear that, these machines that we bought are so dysfunctional that people are not even allowed to go and then have access to the facility. So we thank you all for this gesture of making the dialysis machines a reality for people to access to it. Thank you. The American United said, Isan said, yeah, presenters. Do don't want to be high and of fatu air. Na and me call him 3 times a week. Miss Minibi. I miss me what the acronym for Befa. Eti abey no, ebema that burden on us no will be so eased. In that
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all people. We are highly elated to be here to witness today. And also, witnessing today simply means there's hope for the future. I pray this will continue, and I also pray we don't politicize this. The politics we want, not cheer for one side. We should buy not bet cheer for one side. Finding a dialysis center is so difficult in certain countries, but we are having it for our mother Ghana country, Ghana again. We should really rally behind it and help this be a milestone that we all benefit from. Not that we also go and be diagnosed of accumulating, but then those we know that these facilities can help, we all help to support it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my brother has said it all.
I didn't say anything.
You said a lot of things.
Okay.
I don't like it. Yes, in fact, I love beautiful initiatives, and I think that this is one thing that will support our country. A lot of people are going through a lot in terms of payment; it's very expensive. So if government has seen the need to support this thing for it to be rolling, I think that's a beautiful thing. So I'm here to pledge my support to do what I can to let people know about it, and also to conscientize people about how well they can take care of themselves, so that it will not, they will not get to that level. So we are here to support and also to pledge that we go all out to make it well and successful. Thank you.
To say thank you so much for coming, and we want you to support us. It is not the work of only the NHI, it's the work of the media as well. And like Kallyboss said, please let us not politicize this. We've been very professional on this dialysis issue. At the end of the day, dialysis do not know colors. It does not know NDC, MPP, CPP, or any of the political parties. So please help us in educating our population. Help us, because we cannot do this alone unless you, the media, helps us to achieve what we intend to do. So we thank you so much, and we thank you for coming. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the man with a vision who is preaching preventive promotion
that is the best way to go.